Welcome to Divinely Peaceful. In today's video, we're talking about something many people experience but rarely talk about: emotional wounds in marriage. This is not about blame. It is about understanding what happens beneath the surface and how healing can begin. Many marriages do not break because love suddenly disappears. In many cases, emotional wounds are left unspoken, unhealed, and misunderstood over time. Two people can live in the same house, share the same life, and still feel emotionally disconnected. There are many women who find themselves in marriages where everything looks fine on the outside, yet something feels missing within. One woman once said she no longer recognized her marriage. She felt unheard, unseen, and emotionally alone. Over time, she stopped expressing herself, not because she had nothing to say, but because she felt it no longer mattered. Gradually, silence replaced connection. Emotional wounds are the pain we carry from experiences that hurt us, but were never properly expressed or healed. Sometimes it is not about one major event. It is about what keeps happening repeatedly without being addressed. Feeling ignored, unsupported, or alone in a relationship can gradually build into something deeper. These experiences do not just pass. They stay and begin to shape how a person feels and responds. Unhealed emotional wounds do not remain hidden. They begin to show up in different ways. A person may withdraw emotionally and become less expressive. Small issues may begin to trigger stronger reactions. Communication may become difficult, and misunderstandings may increase. In some cases, silence replaces conversations that once existed. Silence is not always a sign of peace. Sometimes it reflects pain that has not been expressed. When emotional wounds are not healed, they do not disappear. They become deeper and begin to affect how a person trusts, communicates, and connects. Reactions may come more from past experiences than from present situations. Resentment can begin to build quietly. Trust may become difficult, and emotional distance may continue to grow. The marriage may still function outwardly, but the sense of fulfillment and connection becomes limited. Healing is possible. It does not always begin with changing a partner. In many cases, it begins with understanding oneself, recognizing emotions, identifying triggers, and becoming aware of patterns. Healing starts with awareness, being honest about what you feel and acknowledging it. It continues with expression, learning to communicate emotions in a calm and healthy way. It also requires emotional responsibility, choosing not to react only from pain, but from understanding. Finally, it involves intentional reconnection, making consistent efforts to rebuild trust, improve communication, and restore closeness. Emotional wounds do not have to define a marriage. What is not healed will continue to show up, but what is acknowledged and addressed can be transformed. Healing is not about ignoring what has happened. It is about choosing not to let it control what happens next. If this spoke to you, you are not alone. Healing is possible. Feel free to reach out if you need support on your journey. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Divinely Peaceful for more content like this.